and welcome back to the stream. Today we have more Arc Raiders. It is the second week of going for Cantina Legend. Unfortunately, last week we did not make it into Cantina, but we did stay in Hotshot. I had like 136,000 points, and I dropped down, I think, to like 50 something in the leaderboard. So we still kept Hotshot, but unfortunately 136k was not enough to make it into Cantina, which means I'm guessing that it's probably mostly trios and duos that are in Cantina, which is a little unfortunate. As a solo player, it does seem a little imbalanced, and by a little imbalanced I mean very imbalanced, and it caters mostly to people who are in duos and trios to get them into the higher ranks. So it's a little unfair. We'll try our best again this week. I'm still gonna go for Cantina because you never know, we might make it in one of these weeks. Maybe, I don't know, maybe one of these weeks the duos and trios will have a hard time, or maybe it'll be more balanced, or I don't know. I'm still gonna go for at least Cantina and stay in Hotshot. That's at least the goal for the rest of the season, is to at least stay in Hotshot. We are still gonna go for Cantina, but this week we do have hold on, sorry, I'm using my very old office keyboard and I can't see the F3. So we do have some pretty easy trials this week. We have damage bastions, destroy ticks, fireballs, and pops, super easy. Damage wasps, super easy. Harvest plants, super easy. Damage rocketeers, leaper, and bastions, super easy. So we do have really easy trials. So I'm assuming we can do pretty good, but with that being said, with them being easy trials, that means it's going to be even easier for the duos and trios. So I think I might just, honestly, I'm gonna be content with just Hotshot, because I don't think they're gonna fix it anytime soon with the whole trio duo thing. So with that being said, we're gonna work on getting some supplies today. We're on the main account, so we're not doing any PvP quite yet. Maybe we'll do some PvP later. We are also continuing on into Genesis. We're about halfway through Genesis at the moment, so we'll be reading in that for the Bible, and then that's it. So may God's will be done, and let's get on into this. It's not just an old office keyboard, it's a what was it, multimedia office keyboard. I forgot already what it was. Multimedia, extra media, what was it? I forget. But we do also have the new update today as well. Yes, sir. Oh, okay, so they're leading people to actually do the puzzles now in these quests. Deliver a deflated football and a bicycle pump. Okay. And then a rotary encoder. Oh boy. Oh joy, oh boy. Multimedia. Yeah, it has no LEDs, so I literally can't see my F3 keys, or like my F1 and F2 and whatnot. It's a incognito keyboard. Simple gun parts. Gonna be gone for a few hours. Have a blessed night, bro. And stay safe. I need gun parts. What is good? Leaving for church in 30. Ooh, have a blessed service, bro. What's up, Spooky? I'll just buy these. And recycle. Okay. Cool. What's the plan for tonight? We're just gonna gather up some resources for the trials, and we might wind up actually doing some of the trials. I know we're at least gonna get placed in our bracket inadvertently, but we need to get a bunch of wolf packs for bastions and rocketeer leaper bastions, which I think, yeah, both of these we're gonna do on spaceport. Those are on spaceport. That's on Stella Montis. We can actually probably knock that out tonight. Damage wasps, that's a annoying kind of, but we can do that. Oh, okay, so we need wolf packs tonight. We need snitch scanners. We can probably knock this out once Stella Knight comes along, which is in about an hour. Oh, we have Harvester right now? Oh, snap, they changed the rotation. Nice. That's launch tower, that's lame. You want to play Ark so bad? We have school? Dang, bro. The darn school. Yeah, winter break and summer break were always my favorite parts of school. Yep. That was my favorite part about school. It's the winter and summer break. So this is also the new update. So we very well actually might go to the new account today as well, and maybe towards the end of stream. There it is, solos versus squads. We finally have the no fill. That's so awesome. So we're more than likely, I need to level up to level 40 I think on the new account, which is, we're pretty close. I think we're like 20 something or 30 something already, so that shouldn't take too long. But we finally have solos versus squads, and that's going to be an even more exciting PvP experience, because I like to no fill. I like to go 1v3. I've always done that in like every battle royale. I've always no filled versus squads or duos. I've always no filled and just like lone wolfed it. So I'm looking forward to doing that on Green Granny. But tonight, already got the plan for the flying toasters. Oh, you already know. We already know. This ain't my first rodeo. This is my 7th rodeo. Yeah, these are all trials we've done like so many different times. Plants. Yeah, plants will do on dam. Yeah. Okay. Where are we at for wolf packs? Can we make any wolf packs? No, we need motion cores, which those are easy to get. Can I make any motion cores? Okay, let's just go ahead and make these. Cool. Now we have 38. We need explosive compounds, which that is just oil and crude, and that's just chemicals. Okay, so let's go Stella Montis. Wait, no, let's go Blue Gate. We have a new chemical run, because we'll also get oil along the way too. We'll kind of knock out 2 birds with 1 stone here. 2 birds with 1 stone. And then let's make some bandinos. You tried the new mode, couldn't find anybody? The solos versus squads? Yeah, I was thinking about that. I was like, I wonder how many people are actually gonna be that. You had to buy a $200 book? Ew. 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 School repulses me. Yo, what's up, Jace? You ever play like Splinter Cell, snuck around with a hairpin? That's sick. That sounds like something I would do too. That's awesome. Only had to buy 1 textbook. Yeah, that's good. $200 for a book is insane. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. Let's do this thing. Let me look at where we left off in Genesis as well. Excuse me. Okay, we left off in Genesis 23. Let's do this thing. Alright, now Sarah lived 127 years. These were all the years of her life. Sarah died in Kiriath Arba. Excuse me. That is Hebron, in the land of Canaan, and Abraham went to mourn for Sarah and to weep for her. Then Abraham got up from beside his dead wife and spoke to the Hittites. I'm an alien residing among you. Give me burial property among you so I can bury my dead. The Hittites replied to Abraham, listen to us, my lord. You are a prince of God among us. Bury your dead in our finest burial place. None of us will withhold from you his burial place for burying your dead. Then Abraham rose and bowed to the Hittites and the people of the land. He said to them, if you are willing for me to bury my dead, listen to me and ask Ephron, son of Zohar, on my behalf, to give me the cave of Machpelah that belongs to him. It is at the end of his field. Let him give it to me in your presence for the full price as burial property. Cheers. All right. Back into the arky barky. We're just getting some oil and some chemicals. And that's it. Some good old PvE account today. We'll also see what our bracket for trials looks like. I have a feeling that being this high up in the ranks, it's not going to really matter if I start my trials on like Wednesday or Wednesday or Tuesday or Thursday or whatever, no matter what day. I feel like it's just going to kind of be all the same. So variety streams might, I don't know, this is just a might, because now that I'm thinking about this and saying this all out loud, I might change the day for variety streams again. Kind of depends. I very much want there to be variety streams, but I also don't really know what the best day for them is. Oh, is this guy trying to talk to me or something? Wait, hold on. I don't think I have my... There we go. Oh, nice. We're finding oil. Good oil. Good oil. Because we did not make it into Cantina. And unfortunately, they're just not, they're not giving any of the hot shots, like, a prerequisite for Cantina. Like, we don't know how many points we even need to get up there. Which is a little bit... It's a little weird. I don't know why they're doing that. We're kind of just guessing how much we need. So with that being said, we also need to get as much as we physically can. And as a solo, that's already hard enough as it is. But... we'll do what we can. Oh, I need these for the project. I forgot to look at the project too. I know they added a project for a trophy case or whatever. There's also some new duck event, right? They added some like ducks or whatever, multicolored ducks. So maybe we'll try and check that out tonight if we have time or if we ever get it. Okay. Doobie 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 doo. I'm excited for the new arc. I think that comes out in like a month or two. New big arc. The new big arc. Sturdy arc. I can't reach it. You're kidding me. My oil fell down in the crack. Bruh. Bruh. I wish you could prone in this game. Can I reach? Give me my oil! My oil! My oil! Bro. I mean, it's just one oil, it doesn't really matter. That's kind of, I'm kind of salty about this though. Bruh. Bruh. Oh. Oh. I saw it. Wait. I saw. Yeah! 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 You can't take my oil. Not today, sir. Not today, sir. That's right. That's my oil. Yippee! Watch you done and lose it anyway. Nah. 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 Nah, 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 nah. I can't lose what's meant to be mine. It does, yeah, it really does happen to me. Mostly on the PvP account though. My PvE account, this account is this is my good account. So grandma gets the short end of the stick for sure. She unfortunately, she goes through thick and thin. On this account, yeah, it feels like I definitely don't never die. I definitely do die, but I seldom die on this account. Poor grandma. Poor grandma. Yeah, she gets the short end for sure. But she's on the way up. It's mostly because she's a low level and she has no perks. And she's very slow. Yeah, we actually did not get a whole lot of... Maybe we should do... what's it called? The, seed vault. Okay, short and sweet. Let's go Seabolt now. I have too much oil. I don't need all this oil. Actually, I probably do. Never mind. Because we have a lot of trials that need wolf packs. So maybe we'll just keep doing this. Let's see what our bracket looks like too. Okay. 56k. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Honestly, yeah, now that I'm thinking about this, it actually really doesn't matter. Because now that we're up this high, it is so, how do I explain this? It probably makes sense to most people. It's already filtered out all the people that can't get high numbers anyway. So all the people up in this rank are all the people that have gotten max scores anyway. So whether or not I start in the middle of the week or like the beginning of the week. Now, okay, now that I say this out loud, it does help us keep Hotshot. In terms of getting Cantina, it's not going to help because we don't know how much people are actually getting in Cantina. It does definitely help us stay in Hotshot, so never mind. It is good that we actually start in the middle of the week. In terms of Cantina, it's not helping us get into Cantina, that's for sure. I don't think there's going to be anything that helps us unless they balance the trial points. Or unless we just so happen to get a trial week that is, you know, feasible for a solo against duos and trios. So we only get the blue-orange for Cantina. You'll be lucky to get past Wildcard 3. It do be like that, man. It do be like that. Are you you're a solo player too? Yeah, being a solo trials is just hard. It's kind of a miracle I've even made it this far myself. Because if you're more casual and you're not like super sweaty, you don't want to grind a whole lot and you don't have a whole lot of time, especially like me, I play 5.5 hours every day because I'm a streamer. So it's like I have the time to go get the oil, I have time to go get a bunch of chemicals and a bunch of wolf packs, and then I have time to sit there and grind out 40k points. You mostly just got back somebody's back into it, but don't know if they're gonna want to grind the skins. That makes sense. Yeah. Not many people are wanting to do that, and that makes sense. Me, I like to be a sweat. I like a challenge and all that stuff. Yo, what up, Nicole? Welcome back. Yo. But it definitely makes a lot of sense. Not every solo, or not really even every trio or in duo wants to sit here and farm out hundreds of thousands of trial points. My biggest stipulation is I really wish they would give us some sort of, you know, indication like, hey, you need this many points to be able to get in. But I'm also sure that every week there's a lot of Cantinas dropping out of Cantina. Or how does that really work? It's top 1,000. How does this work? I'm trying to understand. So like, okay, every bracket up until Hotshot has a certain amount of people, about 100 people. And every person has an opportunity to either rank up or D-rank. But in Hotshot, it's all unchanged and D-rank. There's no rank up. But Cantina is top 1,000. So obviously it takes top 1,000 out of Hotshot and puts them into Cantina. But do they stay Cantina then? Like, what does it look like in Cantina? Do they have a D rank in Cantina? Like, this is all so confusing. It makes no sense. So therefore, I'm not going to think about it. We're moving on. We're done. That makes no sense. Without us having a like a graph or something, or some sort of oh, we need surveyor vaults. Dang. Oh, they're giving light gun parts. That's cool. Ooh, we might want to do this on our PvP account as well. Dang, we really gotta grind on that account. I need surveyor vaults for my workbenches too. Pop triggers are easy, tick pods are easy. Yeah, these top ranks don't really make any sense to me. Makes no sense why they have no prerequisite or like guideline, or for lack of a better term. So it's out of our control, so we let it go. All right, back into Genesis 23, verse 10. Ephron was sitting among the Hittites. So in the hearing of all the Hittites who came to the gate of his city, Ephron the Hittite answered Abraham, "No, my lord, listen to me. I give you the field and I give you the cave that it is in. I give it to you in the sight of my people. Bury your dead." Abraham bowed down to the people of the land and said to Ephron in the hearing of the people of the land, "Listen to me, if you please. Let me pay the price of the field. Accept it from me and let me bury my dead there." Ephron answered Abraham and said to him, "My lord, listen to me. Land worth 400 shekels of silver? What is that between you and me? Bury your dead." Abraham agreed with Ephron, and Abraham weighed out to Ephron the silver that he had agreed to in the hearing of the Hittites, 400 standard shekels of silver. So Ephron's field at Machpelah near Mamre, the field with its cave and all the trees anywhere within the boundaries of the field, became Abraham's possession in the sight of all the Hittites who came to the gate of his city. Oh my gosh, I'm stuttering so much today. After this, Abraham buried his wife Sarah in the cave of the field at Machpelah near Mamre, that is in Hebron, in the land of Canaan. The field with its cave passed from the Hittites to Abraham as burial property. Gosh. Oh, let's get these first. Do bo ba don't. Do bo ba don't. Man, so much oil. Oh man. Oh man. La di da di da di da 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 da. Meow 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 meow. I can't waste that shot. I love all the noises. Has any other content creator covered those stages? You haven't looked around yourself. As far as like the Cantina legend, is that what you mean? If that is what you mean, I have no idea. I haven't actually looked myself either. I'm assuming there's people up there. That like, I've even asked in the Discord, and everyone just says presumably. Like, I don't think really anybody even knows right now. But I've heard a lot of the. I've heard one streamer. His name is Designful, and he's one of the top players at the moment, at least in terms of like PvP. He has said that there wasn't really a bracket for Cantina or something like that, something along those lines. And I've heard many people say something about the bracket of Cantina, but there's like no absolute or anything. See you later, Gridiron Bro! Have a blessed service, man. May the Lord be with you. May it be fruitful. Yeah, it's I have no idea. I have no idea. My biggest hope, at least, since everything is like kind of just out of my control, nothing I can do to change any of it. I really hope that they at least in some sort of way give us some sort of indication or like prerequisite or like a guide or like a, what's the word I'm looking for? Prerequisite, for lack of a better term. What is the word I'm looking for? Just a clear number, like, okay, all you guys in Hotshot right now, I wish we can see how many people are in Hotshot, for one. And then I wish we can see, okay, every Hotshot needs to have at least this many points to get up into Cantina. And there's a small part of me that wishes we could see also who's in Cantina. Because in a lot of games in Ranked, you can see the top. Like Valorant, you can see the top. Who's number 1 on the leaderboard, who's this on the leaderboard, like, you can see all that. In Apex Legends, you can see who's the top dog. Like, I don't know why we can't see exactly. So that's my hope. It only makes sense for us to be able to see the actual whole leaderboard of where people are, instead of just these like brackets, like 100 people here, 100 people there. It's like, how many people are actually in Hotshot? I know my bracket right now has 100 people, but I know there's definitely more than 100 people in Hotshot, so surely there's got to be at least like 1,000 to 2,000, if not more, people in Hotshot that are trying to get into Cantina. And Cantina is only top 1K, so like, there's a lot of stuff that they're not showing us that would help us really see, like, okay, this is what I'm competing with as a solo player, as a duo, as a trio. Like, these are the top dogs. They have this many points in this week's trials. I don't know, it's just kind of just a lot of misinformation right now. Maybe not missing information, not misinformation. A lot of missing information that would really benefit us. But that's my hope. It only makes sense for us to be able to see the top dogs. Who are the top dogs? Who are they and what are they doing? Because then I can really see if it's even worth it, you know, like if top 1K has like 300,000 trial points, then I'm content with Hotshot. I'm not going for 300K as a solo, you know what I mean? I could maybe on a good week, I think the highest I've ever gotten as a solo is 186,000. And that was on a week where all the trials were very solo friendly. I could easily farm them out. And even with that though, me getting 186k, I remember that trial bracket, my top 10 had like 380k. So they're still doubling my points, but it's like the highest I've ever gotten as a solo is 186. And if everybody's in a duo and a trio up in top 1000, and they got like 300k, it's virtually impossible for a solo to do it. And that is a clear indication that there's a massive imbalance in the trial system in and of itself, and that's a big problem. I'm no game designer, but it doesn't take a rocket scientist to very clearly see that duos and trios are doubling solos, and it's impossible for a solo to even get anywhere close to those numbers. And if we're competing for top 1000 against those type of people, it's a losing battle. It's an uphill battle. It's a losing battle. We're losing from the very beginning. Like, it's almost pointless to even do trials as a solo at that point. And with that, I know a lot of this is a hot take. With that, I really think if solos are gonna have any opportunity to compete with duos and trios, they need to make duos and trios one entity, not 3 or 2 separate entities that get to just accumulate all their points together, because that's what a solo is. You know, owie. A solo has no other points but his own, but a duo and a trio, your duo's points add on top of your points, and you guys got double the points or triple the points in a trio. And if they make separate brackets, then that's also possible. But at the same time, I've thought about this a lot. I'm so passionate about trials. I'm kind of just going on a tangent right now, so forgive the app. I've thought about this so much. But it's like, if they make separate brackets, which is also an option, then okay, does that mean that if I do my solo bracket, that if I hop into a duo, now I have to do both duo bracket and solo bracket to level up in trials? And then that also begs the question, does that mean I get double rewards? Am I getting triple rewards? Because now I can do solo bracket, duo bracket, and trio bracket. So there's a lot. I don't know. Again, I'm just a content creator. I'm not a dev. I know nothing about game development, but like, I'm super passionate about this game, and I love the trial system. I love what they're doing with it, and it's really kind of sad to see that we're kind of having this massive gray area where it's like solos or anybody in hotshot has no idea even how to get up there, and also solos are competing with a massive disadvantage with duos and trios. So, I don't know. My hope is that they're really looking at it. I don't doubt that they are. Embark is really good at looking at their problems and working on them. I know some people probably don't agree. As in terms of like the quickness in resolving those problems, they may not be the quickest, but I know that they cook it up all the time. And I know nothing about being a game dev, so surely it probably takes a lot longer than I anticipate. But I don't know, that's my hot take. That's what I think needs to be done. I really think that everybody just needs to be one entity instead of there being all these different brackets. Maybe the brackets are possible and I'm just overlooking something, and maybe I'm not thinking of another option, but to me that's really the only way that it can be fair for a solo to go against duos and trios, is for everybody to be on the same points, same system. Yo! I just want a chance, you know? I want a chance to be at the top. And it's not fair that just because I'm a solo player that prefers to play by himself, that means that I'm at a double, triple disadvantage than everybody else, you know? Not that it's all about me and what I want and I blah blah blah, you know, I'm not trying to make it all about me. I'm thinking about all the other solos too that are equally as passionate, if not even more passionate than I am about Trials, who thoroughly enjoy it. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. This is also only the second season of Trials. Again, like, this is still a pretty fresh game. I know it's been out for quite a while now, like 6+ months. But we are still only in the second season of a very fresh game that has a 10-year plan that they're constantly fixing things and changing things in, so they've proven time and time again that they are adamant about hearing what the community says and seeing their problems and fixing their problems. So I have faith. I got faith in Embark, man. I got faith they're gonna cook it up. You never had an issue completing Trials? Only one I haven't done is the one where you have to do Hidden Bunker. Yo, what's up, man? It's not completing Trials that's the problem. There's no issue completing them. It's the leveling up and ranking up into the top ranks. That's what I'm mostly talking about. There's no issue to complete them and get 3 stars. That's not what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's super easy for anybody to get 3 stars. That's not the issue. Four. I think we got every single car here. It's actually kind of crazy. We got a lot of chemicals this time, a lot of oil. That's closed. That's closed. Let's go back up this way. Oh, we missed a car. We missed 2 cars. Oh, 3 cars. Oh, the bombardier distracted us. That's why. The bomb diggity. Jeez, we got so much oil. I might die here, actually. Thank God that was there. Holy. Well, that was spicy. Holy. Like soing, Scoob. You don't get why they did solo into trios matching? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, going up against the duos and the trios makes 0 sense. It would only make sense if everybody was one entity. Like duos counted as one person, trios counted as one person, and instead of their points being added on top of each other, if one person does a trial point, whatever that one person gets, everybody gets, and it doesn't add on top to what everybody else got. That's really the only thing that makes sense to me, if we're gonna have the same bracket as duos and trios. Or of course, if it doesn't cause too many complications, having just 3 separate brackets in general. But I don't know if they're willing to give out 3 times as much rewards, because technically speaking, that would give everybody opportunity to get like triple the rewards. So, which, I mean, they're pretty keen on rewarding the community. That might be something they're willing to do. What is that noise? Rocketeer, Rocketeer. I'm just gonna sneak into this extract. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. He doesn't even know. He has no idea. Do 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 do. But like I said, I have no doubt that they're probably already looking at it. I'm sure that people have already complained and probably chewed out the devs, unfortunately. Oh, that was huge. That was a lot of oil. That was a lot of oil. Alright, we need explosive compounds. We're at 99 oil. Holy. I'm just gonna go ahead and make all this into crude. Crude. And then we gonna make all of these. And then we gonna make all of these. That actually was not a lot. It was only 7 wolf packs. Wow. Let's do it again. We're gonna need a lot of wolf packs for these trials. Yo, what up, Bags? Welcome back, dude. Going pretty good, man. How are you? Pretty Gucci, pretty Gucci. Launch tower. Every time I do launch tower, there's just too many people to make it worth it. Like, I wind up getting like 1 thing. It's my least favorite event. I'm surprised Harvester is here. Blessed by the best. Oh yeah. Couldn't be better no matter the circumstance. Amen, brother. Praise the Lord, praise the Lord, praise the Lord. Yeah, we were just talking about the unfortunate state of solo trials at the moment. Just how imbalanced it is. And the hope that they are fixing it. and that things will change. Do I have advanced cells? I do. Nice. Wait, I need these for quests. Oh, it's that thing. Never mind. That gives me oil. You got gifted the Bobby BP. Ooh, then you got it from a 3-star trial. That's crazy. Yeah, isn't that how it works all the time? You find it once and then, or like you find it finally, and then when you're not looking for it, it finally appears. It's crazy how that works. Oh, did they finally fix that? Wait. Oh, thank God they fixed that. That was such a little nuisance in the shop or in the workbenches. Let's go. That's exactly what I'm talking about. They fixed it very quickly. There was a little bug where, like, if you, let's say you make something, like let's say I make this thing right here, and then I click all the way up. If this disappears, this would automatically reset back to 1, and then you have to go all the way back up to 9 again. It was just kind of just like this little nuisance in the workshop. They thankfully fixed it. Why? Because Embark is always cooking. Always cooking. You gave away 25 blueprints last weekend. You're saving them to trade, but have everything now. Nice. That's exactly what we do here. I give out a bunch of blueprints at the end of the season. So I have a bunch of blueprints to give away to my community this season. Got 2 wolf packs, a trailblazer, I got seeker, 2 ospreys, a bobby boy, anvil, 2 aphelions, patina, not really that great, vita spray, trigger nade, showstopper's not that great, mag 3. But yeah, every season I plan on giving away stuff at the end of the season, at least to people that are not doing the expedition. Unless nobody needs it or wants it, then I'm just gonna sell it. You feel like the dev team does well handling bugs and issues for a small team, especially? I 100% agree. Yeah, they have yet to disappoint. Keeping the good ones, repeats for the wipe. He told someone to follow you to a barren hatch, and he blindly followed and gave. Hey, that's crazy, bro. 15 blueprints. Nice. I bet he was shaking in his boots. Stranger danger. Alright, back into Genesis. We're in Genesis chapter 24 now. Abraham was now old, getting on in years, and the Lord had blessed him in everything. Abraham said to his servant, the elder of his household who managed all he owned, place your hand under my thigh, and I will have you swear by the Lord, God of heaven and God of earth, that you not take a wife for my son from the daughters of the Canaanites among whom I live, but will go to my land and my family to take a wife for my son Isaac. The servant said to him, suppose the woman is unwilling to follow me to this land. Should I have your son go back to the land you came from? Abraham answered him, make sure that you don't take my son back there. The Lord, the God of heaven, who took me from my father's house and from my native land, who spoke to me and swore to me, I will give this land to your offspring. He will send his angel before you, and you can take a wife for my son there. If the woman is unwilling to follow you, then you are free from this oath to me, but don't let my son go back there. So the servant placed his hand under his master Abraham's thigh and swore an oath to him concerning this matter. So far you got the Toro, Vert 3, Defib, and Bobby boy. Thinking of PvPing a bit more this way? Oh yeah, bro. I'm excited. I'm excited to get on my PvP account because they added the solo v trios. That was like perfect timing for our PvP. You try to PvP, then run into the friendliest people. That's always, yeah, that's a hard one too. Sometimes the only way to get into a PvP lobby is just taking that shot. Even though you feel horrible about it. I have this account right here. This is my main account that I use for being friendly, and then I made a second account that I call the Green Granny, and that's my PvP account where it's on site. I PvP no matter what. That way I don't have to worry about my algorithm. You did PvP with defib once, you down a guy and revive them and run away. I'm sorry. $30 robot kills? Wait, what? 30 robot kills? Extract camper for you today. You just want to be good enough to PvP to fight them off. I highly recommend that. Yeah, I recommend that to anybody. So if you're playing through Steam, anybody that's playing through Steam, this is what I'm doing. Now, I've PvP'd on this account before, but since we've been told that there's like an algorithm or whatever, I have been very adamant about keeping track of how much I do PvP on this account so I don't really ruin it. So what I've done, if you play through Steam, Steam has what's called family sharing. You can make a Steam account for free. On your main account, you make a family group, and then you add the second account you just made to that group, and you share all of your games for free. So you can sign in onto that second account and go PvP and not worry about your main account algorithm. And you can just do really whatever. Obviously, you have to level up, you have to make your workbenches and all that stuff again. But if you're willing to go through that extra bit of grinding, that's currently what I'm doing. And it's been really fun because I can PvP without the worry. Oh, another mag 3. But it's only through Steam. I don't know about console and stuff like that. I don't know how it works on console. You like this idea? We'll have to make another account. Yes, I forget who. There was a viewer, I think it was Mapelli, that told me he did this. And I was like, that's a brilliant idea. Because then you don't have to worry about your algorithm. Because on this account, I'm maxed out and I really don't have much else to do other than trials. So like when I'm done with trials and I have nothing else to do, and I'm just super bored, I just get on my PvP account and then go into trios and duos and just have at it. Again, obviously you have to go through the cumbersome task of leveling it up again and getting your talent points and whatnot. But that's a bit hard to do. We've been kind of struggling with that aspect. PvP account is like level 20 something right now. We have no talent points barely. But it's been super fun. It's been very fun. Wouldn't need the reset skill points though. The OG tree is very viable. No, I'm talking about for the second account. So if you make a second account, you have to level it up. You start from level 1. What, you're put into a PvP because you killed a guy who ratted a friendly, then got gunned at while looting the body, killed him as well, landed in PvP for self-defense. Dang. Oh yeah, true. You only need to do it once. Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, yeah. Unless you wind up doing the expedition again. Howdy. Which I have kind of contemplated. Because if we can have a max level, like double expedition PvP account, we'd be pretty OP. But that's a lot of work. I don't know if I want to go through all that. I would have to make my workbenches 2 times every expedition and do all my quests 2 times over again. And I just don't know if I got it in me to do all that. I'd probably be sick of the game by then. That's what you love about Arc Raiders. It doesn't force you in any certain playstyle the way COD would. True. Yeah, it's a very alive game. Like, there's so many different choices. You can be that bad guy, you can be the good guy, you can be that hero, you can be the villain, or you can just run around and avoid people the whole entire time and try and defend yourself, obviously, if people shoot you. But oh, you can just keep playing with the skill tree for... Yeah, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah. Getting to level 75 has proven to be quite difficult in a PvP circumstance. It is very hard to extract. Like, when you get really deep into the PvP lobbies, we lost so many blueprints last week, it was heartbreaking. We literally lost so many blueprints. I lost an Anvil blueprint, I lost a Wolfpack blueprint, I lost an Aphelion blueprint, a Defib blueprint, a Grip blueprint. Like, I lost, bro. It was so bad, bro. It was so bad. It's so hard. I have a new respect for PvP players that actually make it out alive and have like all the blueprints. Granny was getting the short end of the stick. Because we're like level 20 going against max level people. So keep that in mind. It's definitely no walk in the park. We were met with quite a challenge. Unless you're just a goated gamer, then I don't know, maybe it'll be a lot easier for you guys. I don't feel like I'm that bad at the game, but it was very difficult for even me. And very heartbreaking. It was so heartbreaking. It was so heartbreaking losing that many blueprints over and over again. Oh wait, turning off the dialogue also turns it off for raiders too? Oh, that kind of sucks. I was hoping that was just for the like the NPCs. I turned it off because we read the Bible and the dialogue at the beginning of the raid always interrupts us. I have to turn that back on. Wait, didn't we already... We spawned over here, didn't we? Let me actually run back this way. Do. I'm on top of the world, eh? Wait, no game audio either? You're joking me. I literally... Why does it do this? I changed it. It even says Arc Raiders. I changed it at the beginning of my stream. Why is it? Why? 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 You don't know the last time you even heard it. Okay, can you hear it now? I even before I started stream, I know I did. Always something, bro. It's always something. Always something. You guys have been listening to me clicky clacking for the past hour. so sick of it. I'm so sick of it. ASMR stream. And now you hear the sound of clicks. Game audio is very low. Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, well let me shoot some arc. It might just be because there's nothing really happening. Okay, there's like no arc in the sky. Okay. Hatch keys? No way you can use a subway or air shaft. Yes and no. Well, it also depends because you can't always take hatch keys to night and nighttime or whatever it's called. EMAG.
An arc orbiter is en route. The safe window is closing. You have 10 minutes to return to Speranza. I repeat, 10 minutes.
Okay. Owie. Owie. I'm just gonna go.
Let's head home on the warehouse air shaft.
Hello, Raider.
Howdy. Arc are hard as heck. They will jump a man back to the corner. No doubt.
I'd like to exfil with you if that's cool.
Yeah. Do you need this blueprint?
Oh, what is it? No, I do have that one. I just got it actually. Thank you, though.
No problem.
Oh, this guy might though. I don't know what he's doing.
Do you need this blueprint? Oh yeah.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
You're welcome.
Alright, hold up, we got one more coming in.
Nah, that was me.
Cool.
Right down.
GG.
Hey, one day.
What do you say? What is that? Okay. Yeah, Stella Knight. Let's go get our pop tick fireball quest or trial done. At least try to, at least try to. And I really hope they add like a simple gun parts blueprint at some point. Because man, it is so insufferable trying to get gun parts, bro. Bro. Yo, what up, Alexander, bro? Welcome back. Quest rewards this time aren't the best. Yeah, I don't really care about the quests too much. Oh, that water was so cold. It's so tasty, so yummy.
If we've learned anything from dormant looking
Yeah, like a patrol. Like, why would we get a door blocker?
The kids like to kick the casings into the vents as hard as they can. But apparently...
Oh, for color. Tagging grenades and firecrackers.
I'd be a lot more.
Yeah.
As excited as I am about this.
Yeah. 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 Yep. Yep. One more of those.
What can I fix today?
Loot tower was dumb. I told you. Yep. It is 9 times out of 10 not ever worth it. Every time I've done it, at least. Maybe it's been worth it for some people, but for me, I don't even think about it. Let's bring extra heal. Back at it again. All right, let's go. We'll do this thing. All right, Genesis 24. Where were we? 24:10. The servant took 10 of his master's camels, and with all kinds of his master's goods in hand, he went to Aram Naharaim to Nahor's town. At evening, the time when women went out to draw water, he made the camels kneel beside a well outside the town. Lord God of my master Abraham, he prayed, make this happen for me today and show kindness to my master Abraham. I am standing here at the spring where the daughters of the men of the town are coming out to draw water. Let the girl to whom I say, please lower your water jug so that I may drink, and who responds, drink and I'll water your camels also. Let her be the one you have appointed for your servant Isaac. By this I will know that you have shown kindness to my master. Double anvil, yeah, so we're doing the pop tick fireball trial.
There's a specific part I need, but except for its model number, most information has been redacted during the Exodus. See if you can find the original documentation in the assembly area.
Where are we at right now? We need to go this way. And all I need is my Annies. Annie? Is that you, Annie? Toasty. Oh, it's dark over here. Don't tell me. Please don't tell me I just crashed with a. Okay, thank you. Okay, let's not have any of that today, please. You're thinking about below Blue Gate for the because Squidwards and Stella scare you? Yeah, it's this is definitely the best place to do it. They're pretty easy to deal with. That's why you always bring an anvil. If you have to shoot out to the rotors or the jets or whatever they're called, that'll help too, because if you shoot out 2 of them, they're usually stuck. We need to get a cell for this. Jay, welcome back, brother! Blessings from America, bro! God bless you, bro! Cheers, man.
Hello?
Where's the cell? Oh. Unless you're just going for 3 stars. If you're trying to go for max points, Stella is your best bet. If you're just trying to get 3 stars, you can probably do it somewhere else. Keep in mind, when I do trials, I'm doing it to sweat my life off. I'm not doing it for 3 stars. So any place that I do it is typically the best place to get like 20, 30,000, if not more, points. For people trying to do 3 stars, you do not have to do what I do for trials. But if you're not trying to get 3 stars and you're trying to be a sweat like me, do as I do. Do as I do, Scooby-Doo. Shalom, goody. Welcome back, dude. What's up, what's up, what's up? Tick City. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I know the methods. I know the methods. I show you the way. I will show you the way. Can you come over here, sir? Okay. Can you do that one more time, please? Thank you. Wow, what the heck? Did they take all the lights out of here? It doesn't sound too good in here. In this update, lights are off during the raid. That's cool. I like that. It's like it adds a whole new atmosphere to Stella. Yo, what's up, Telly? Welcome back, dude. What up, what up? Skilled.
Dude, anybody got a defense?
Oh, wait, I do. Where you at?
I'm over here in the lobby.
In the lobby?
Hold on. Here I come. Someone sedate him.
I got survived, bro. I won't go down.
Alright, bet. I forgot I had defibs on me. Hold on, I gotta breach this.
You're ready. I won't go down. Like, I'll be alive as long as I don't move. Alright, don't need to stabilize.
Peekaboo!
Oh, what a king. Well, thank you guys so much.
You're welcome, bro. Where are the fuel cells? Where the heck the fuel cells go? Oh, there's one. Sometimes the textures don't. Did we end up in Cantina? No, unfortunately not. We were just talking about that earlier. About how unbalanced the trials are at the moment. We have no clue what we need to get into Cantina. I'm assuming that it's all duos and trios that are up there anyway. So we're still gonna try and do our best. But yeah, it's looking like we're probably not as a solo going to get there. Maybe possible. We might be able to get like the very bottom of 1K, but with us not being able to actually see who's on the leaderboard, who's where and what. I can't see that. Yeah, it's gonna blow up in the fire. Yeah, you stay right where you were, sir. That's right. Okay, we got 14K so far. Making pretty good time. Making pretty good time. This is a good trial for us right here. Oh, that's already carcass. Three-star will be cake? Yes, absolutely. Yeah, you will have nothing to worry about 3 stars. You got hot shot this week. You think that's your max? Unfortunately, yep. That's kind of where I'm sitting at right now too. Is I think that Cantina is, until they change the way the points work, Cantina is going to be nothing but duos and trios. All right, he's doing ticks. There's usually a bunch of pops in here. There we go. Am I continuing your PvP account or not so much? Oh yeah, absolutely. Definitely, especially since they added solo v squads. I am very much looking forward to that. I am a big avid solo queuer. Back when I used to play Apex or like battle royales and stuff like that, I would always no-fill and go like 1v3 or 1v2. It's one of my favorite things to do. So I'm so glad they added that. So we have to get the PvP account to level 40, unfortunately, first. But that shouldn't take too long. Oh, perfect. Did he just blow that battery away? Okay, good. I was about to say, I thought it flew off. Okay, nice. Lobby's mix, half time is PvP, other half is PvE. That's always a hassle to deal with. You can now dodge roll to get ticks off of you? Oh, really? That's nice to know. I really need to start reading the patch notes. I always say that every week. Chill night raid, yeah. And this is exactly why I don't PvP on this account, because my my algorithm is super chill. Which makes for quite an easy time. Can't imagine what it'd be like trying to do trials on a PvP algorithm. It'd be just a nightmare. But yeah, I think later tonight we'll so mostly tonight is me gathering up resources for trials. Obviously we're doing this one because this one doesn't really need a lot of resources. This one just requires a bunch of stims and ammo. But later tonight we'll definitely get back on Green Granny. This might hurt. Oh no, we're good. Nothing but a good time. Oh, that sucks.
Oh, shit, down the shredder.
Oh, where's our last extract? That's kind of awkward, but that's okay.
Loading bay metro.
Oh, fuck. Right there in the corner. Beat his ass. Beat his ass.
La-dee-dee, la-dee-da, la-dee-dee. If defibbing strangers? Ooh, that's a good question. I have no idea. Back pedal slide. Back pedal slide. Oh wait, did they nerf this? I feel like I get up slower. This is not really worth going through. I know there's ticks in here. Maybe not. There's usually ticks in there. They're scaring me. Actually, both of you come in here right now. Now you think about what you've done. You're in timeout, mister. I heard a tick somewhere. Gosh darn. What am I searching? I'm not searching. I'm doing trials. The pop fire tick trial. I'm not searching for nothing. I got it all figured out. The augments? Oh, the new augments? No, I've not actually gotten them yet. I'm not really looking for them. Not really that interested in them for real either. If I find them, I'll learn them still, but no, I'm not really going out of my way to find them.
An arc orbiter is en route. Safe windows closing. Get mounted there. I repeat, 10 minutes.
Okay. Where's the one shot? Oh, one of the augments looks pretty good though. It's the I forget exactly what it's called actually. The one where you can actually put like a gun in your safe pocket. Safekeeper, I think it's what it's called. Dang, someone's already got all these? The turrets respawn, but not the ticks. Where's he at? Can you come over here, sir? Okay, I wanted to go up, not down. Okay. Hello? What? Oh, let's try to... Oh, it wasn't letting me dodge. That was weird. Maybe I did it wrong. You're gatekeeping me. Alright, we're gonna have to maybe do one more loop, so we'll have time for... Did a pop go inside here? Okay, no. I was hoping to get more ticks in seed ball, but unfortunately they didn't spawn. Wait, no, this is the wrong way. Let's go this way, this way, this way, this way. Oh.
All rated. Arc on screen. 5 minutes left. Find your way home. I repeat, 5 minutes.
Speaker was pretty... It's pretty easy to make high points. Yes, very, very easy. Which unfortunately means it's going to be even easier for duos and trios to get even more points than we did, but we'll still try our very best. That's for sure. I just heard another one. Probably inside there. I'm gonna try to make it to C-ball one more time. Got 4 minutes. We should be able to make it there. Okay. That's no bueno. Yeah, the ticks just did not spawn a whole lot here. I don't know why. Two other people that also loaded in at 17 minutes. Everything was looted and we all left. Yep. That happens so much too. It's a very common occurrence in this game.
The window is closed.
Okay. I was trying to get 50k, but that's alright. I think we could have got 50k. There were a couple other people constantly killing the ticks. But I'll take that. 46 is not bad. Yeah, don't lose the last second. Yeah, we're good. I've learned all my lessons. I was keeping track of time, so no worries. I do see a fireball over there. No worries. I was all calculated. It was all calculated. All right. I think that's all we can get. Yep. Nice, good run. Good run. GG. Yeah, if we had more ticks, we definitely could have got over 50. Excuse me. But I'm gonna get as many points as I can, and then I'm just gonna stick in hot shot. I think it's pretty safe to assume the top 1000 is only duos and trios at the moment. It's physically impossible for me to compete with that. So as long as I keep hot shot, that's okay. I can do that. I can do that. We actually didn't even need our other anvil. Kind of surprising. Sure, on fabric. Okie dokie. So, oh, Matriarch got a new icon. Interesting. Oh, a skill tree. There you go. Here's the skill tree. I'm mostly mobility, which was the best choice ever. I optimized for solo as well, so I didn't go with this. You got adren shots? Wait, what? What do you mean? Adren shots? But I went all the way up into. I mean, you can maybe adrenaline. No, I know what adren shots are. What do you mean though? Adrenaline? I got adrenaline shots. Why not security breach? I just didn't think it was worth it. With them being as nerfed as they are, and also they're no longer in stagnant locations. I very seldom see them ever. Honestly, I maybe see them once in a blue moon. So I opted for getting at least in-round crafting and then just getting broad shoulders. You can maybe argue you don't need looter's luck. It has a chance to reveal twice as many. Oh, did I put them on my loadout? Oh, probably not. No, not in this current one. I think I put them all away. My bad. Yeah, I'll have to. I think I'll have to put them in. But yeah, you can maybe argue that you don't need looter's luck. And maybe just go for broad shoulders, and then you can put those 5 points somewhere else. But I went for all agility. You can maybe argue putting the 5 into heroic leap, but I've heard that heroic leap is really not even that good. I didn't go for ready to roll because the timing window is honestly super easy to do without it being wider, or increased or whatever. The ready to roll is super easy without anything. Wall leap, I never wall leap. Vault spring and vaults on vault on vault is actually super good. So here, I'll go through all my skills. So I have all maxed out nimble. I've maxed out slip and slide. I have 2 in sturdy ankles, mostly because I needed the skill points, I think, to get one of these nodes. Maxed out marathon, maxed out youthful. I have carry the momentum and calming stroll. 1 point in wall leap, again because I needed the point in to get up to here. Crawl, obviously because I'm a solo, and when I have survival augment I can crawl faster. Vaulting is no longer slowed while exhausted. This is super beneficial, especially tied into vaults on vaults on vaults, which no longer costs stamina at all. So if you run out of stamina, you vault as if you have stamina, which is why like I can climb super quickly even if I don't have any stamina. Dodge roll costs less. Obviously I didn't go heroic leap. And this vault spring, when you climb something, you can do like this hop at the end that gives you a little bit more momentum as well, which is actually really cool. Used to the weight, I don't know if this is, I haven't seen a difference in how this feels for real. I haven't done really any testing, but I have that maxed out. I have gentle pressure maxed out for the looting, and also breaching for the looting maxed out. Unburden roll, again mostly for solos and being shot in the back, because if your shield breaks, your first dodge roll within a few seconds doesn't cost any stamina. So mixed with this and carry the momentum, after you dodge roll, sprinting doesn't cost, or after a sprint dodge roll, sprinting doesn't consume stamina for a short time. So your first dodge roll with this, if you get shot in the back, is immediately free. And then for a short period of time, you carry that momentum and you don't use any stamina. So it's really good for when you're like, you do have PvP lobbies, or like you're kind of mixed, you don't really know what to expect. You get shot in the back, he breaks your shield, and then you start running, and then you get free stamina for a very short time, which gives you an advantage in the fight to like create some distance, go heal real quick, or maybe just create distance and just run away. And then a little extra, again, arguably not really that necessary. I like it because sometimes when I'm going for oil or chemicals, it drops extra oil and extra chemicals when I need it. So that's just like a couple extra little bits. Again, arguably not really necessary for me. I like to loot and I like to gather up a lot of resources, so that little bit extra does come in handy every now and again. But conditioning, I've read all these. They're really not that great. Like, I can't imagine why I would need to melee any wasps or anything. Critically hurt your health regens until a certain limit. That's maybe okay. Turtle crawl, you take less damage, again, not really that great. Maybe in a trio or a duo. When you're down, takes longer for you to collapse. Again, if you have survival augment, that doesn't even matter. Like, me as a solo, I rock survivor 99% of the time anyway, so it's like I regen my health anyway. Critically hurt your stamina regens faster, again with unburden roll and carry the momentum, and all of my youthful maxed out, and me carrying stims all the time. Arguably this is unnecessary. Hurt in combat, regain a fixed amount of stamina, has a cooldown between. Again, useless. And this has always been useless. Hearing is less affected by nearby explosions. Maybe, I don't know. I can't imagine a situation where that's really that beneficial. And then lastly, survival. I just did a couple or a few in agile. I did one in revitalizing so that I can get the in-round crafting, at least the first stage, because it's really beneficial to be able to craft like regular bandages, shield chargers. You can craft what's it called, impact grenades. You can craft a couple other things too. I can't remember exactly all of it, but those are really 3 beneficial things, especially as a lower level. If you find like chemicals or plastic or fabric, you can just craft it right there in raid. You don't have to worry about having it beforehand, and then you can just craft in raid. And then of course, looter's instincts maxed out, silent scavenger maxed out. That's again for the looting aspect of things. Loot's revealed faster and more silently. While critically hurt, this is a good one. I haven't really seen like exactly how it works, but when you're critically hurt, your movement makes less noise. So I'm assuming mixed in with unburden roll and carry the momentum. Let's say hypothetical, you get shot and blasted from behind, you're low health, you get a free dodge roll, free stamina for a short time, and you also move very quietly, which makes it, I assume, harder for the enemy to even hear where you're running in the first place. So I think, now that I think about all my fights, I think that's why I honestly get away from a lot of my PvP exchanges sometimes, or even from the Arc. I don't know if that applies to the Arc as well, because I know Arc can hear your footsteps and whatnot. So all of these right here, honestly, for me, are like non-negotiables. Like all 4 of these, maybe not this. Calming Stroll is just your stamina regens as if you were standing still, like while walking. So not really the most important, but these 3 especially work very well together. And then of course, since I'm a looter and a scooter, broad shoulders so I can carry as much as I can, and also looter's luck, you have a chance to reveal twice as much. So again, some of these arguably, it depends on your play style. If you're more PvP and you really don't care about carrying that much, you could probably opt to put these 10 skill points maybe more into conditioning or more into mobility. Maybe max out these right here. You can maybe take away a little extra, put it like, I don't know, sturdy ankles or something like that. But for me, this is the best skill tree I've ever had. I used to go more into survival for the security breach and other stuff. I think last season I had a couple other things, but Minesweeper, again, I very seldom run into mines. That doesn't really need it. Traveling Tinkerer, obviously you can create additional items. I never created or crafted any additional items. If you wind up finding yourself able to do that, that might actually benefit you. But me, I don't really go much past making like simple bandages and shield chargers while I'm in the raid. So honestly, it's really not even that necessary. Stamina regen is less affected by being over encumbered. That is a good one. But again, mixed with all this mobility stuff where like I like no longer slowed down by exhausted, vaulting no longer costs stamina, being over encumbered really happens very seldomly anyway. An ability drains after stamina, you recover more quickly. I tried this. I couldn't, I don't know, it didn't make any sense because I don't know what an ability is. After an ability drains your stamina, I would assume that means like a dodge roll, you recover more quickly, like that, and that means completely drains your stamina. It's like you're at the very last bit and then you do a dodge roll and then you're like blinking. I think that's what makes it recover quicker, but I tried it last season. It didn't really feel like anything. And yeah, that's it. So that's my skill tree. That's how I see it. Again, this is more directed to a solo, primarily friendly player that also knows how to PvP and likes to PvP, and also loots a lot. Like gathers resources, does a lot of farming for like wolf packs and stuff like that for trials. So if you're that type of player, I definitely think this will be the best skill tree for you. It has a very fine balance, and it takes out kind of all the unnecessary stuff you don't really need as a solo. But that's what I got. That's what I got. There we go. Tinkers for hatch key. That's right. Okay, that is a pretty good one to have. I honestly seldom ever use hatch keys, and I'm usually wealthy enough to actually buy them or just make them myself. So I think that's also why I opted not to go for tinker. But yes, that is a good one to have mid raid. And if you like forgot your hatch key, you can make it with traveling tinker. But I think I've used a hatch key less than 20 times in my entire Arc Raiders career, and I've played like almost 500 hours now. How many hours do I have? Yeah, almost 500. Really, the only time I ever use one is during a matriarch fight. Okay. So that put us in number 5. Looks like our bracket's already going up. We're going up, up, up. How many do we got? Okay, 60. Okay, cool. I don't doubt we'll be able to stay in hot shot, but yeah. It looks like it's gonna be a pretty extensive week. Great explanation, bro. Appreciate it. No problem, bro. I'll maybe make that into like a short or something. That way you guys can come back to it, and maybe other people will benefit from it. I don't know. I have a hard time thinking of myself as like a, I don't know, because I obviously look at like other pro players and like other big streamers. So it's like when I think about making shorts like that, it's like, who cares? You know, like I'm just a small streamer. Why would anybody? But anyway, none of it matters. Bastions. Okay, we're still going to... Yeah, we still need a bunch of explosive compounds. Best mapping condition for the harvest trials. So I would recommend EMAG Dam. EMAG Dam. So I'll kind of run through. So there's quite a few mullion in this forest. There is a lot of mullion in the swamp. There is mullion in this little lake right here that goes down. There's mullion in this lake right here. There's some mullion over here. There's also a lot of agave in these apartments, like in this apartment area. A lot of agave. And then in hydroponic, inside the actual dome complex, mushroom on trees. Yes, I don't go out of your way to look for them though. If you find them, definitely gather them, but don't go out of your way looking for them. They're very, very rare. You would probably spend more time trying to find them than actually benefiting from looking for them, you know what I mean? The mushrooms are so rare, just anywhere. Also, there are mushrooms on the pipes that you can maybe check over at water treatment. Again, very seldom. There's also mullion in this little drain. But inside the actual domes, those growers, those like cylindrical growers where you find moss actually counts towards the whatever the heck it's called. Mushroom hunting was the bane of your existence. Yeah, it's definitely don't go out of your way for the harvest trial to get trial points with mushrooms. If you find them, definitely get them, but yeah, mostly look for mullion. But yeah, in the actual dome complexes, those little cylindrical growers that you find moss, there's a bunch of those, and the moss actually counts towards this trial. So I would definitely recommend EMAG Dam. I think it's pretty good on night, but I typically just go EMAG. It seems like the growth is more, there's more plants. But yeah, mullion all over the place. There's mullion here, mullion there, mullion there. There's a bunch of agave. Trees don't count, so don't worry about the trees over here. There is a couple spots of mullion in the lake. There is some agave over here, some mullion here. So bring a lot of stims, try to get a fresh raid, and try to find a good rotation. I try to find where my last extract is when it comes to any trials, especially the trials you got to run all over the map with. At the very start of the map, look at where your last extract is. So like, let's say this is my last extract and I spawn right here. My thought process is, okay, I'm going to go either this way all the way around and then wind up back here, or go this way all the way around and wind up back here. Because you don't want to wind up all the way. You don't want to like loot this entire area, spend the first 15 minutes and then go to this side, because you're not going to make it back to the last extract in time. So you always want to kind of do like a circular route. Always like circle all the way around the map. So like if I spawn here, I see this is my very last extract. Okay, I'll go through hydroponic, get all that, get all this stuff up here, go there, go through lakes, go all the way around through here, maybe check up through here, and then wind up finally back here at like the last 5 minutes. That goes for anything, so always just kind of check. It's kind of weird sometimes, because like sometimes you'll like have a last extract right here, and then you'll spawn all the way up top here, and then you're like, okay, you kind of have to do almost like a zigzag pattern, or you have to just like book it and try to find a good route. So sometimes the routes are a little weird. It doesn't always end up in a picture perfect ending, but most of the time you can have a pretty good spawn and wind up getting out. But love your skill tree. You're probably going to switch yours to mine, minus or plus a couple things since you're in duos and threes. Yeah, yes. There's quite a few that you don't really need as a duo or a trio. Oh dang, we're already moving down pretty fast. Okay, let's go get some more. We're just gonna farm cars all day, I think. We're not gonna do really anything much exciting today. Anything very much exciting. Perfect time. I don't have any gun parts again. Do I have complex? Okay, yeah, we're just gonna get rid of these. Stop it. It's so expensive. Let's get our adrenaline. Alrighty. Back into Genesis. 24:15. Before he had finished speaking, there was Rebecca, daughter of Bethuel, son of Milcah, the wife of Abraham's brother Nahor, coming with a jug on her shoulder. Now the girl was very beautiful, a virgin. No man had been intimate with her. She went down to the spring, filled her jug, and came up. Then the servant ran to meet her and said, "Please let me have a little water from your jug." She replied, "Drink, my lord." She quickly lowered her jug to her hand and gave him a drink. When she had finished giving him a drink, she said, "I'll also draw water for your camels until they have had enough to drink." She quickly emptied her jug into the trough and hurried to the well again to draw water. She drew water for all his camels, while the man silently watched her to see whether or not the Lord had made his journey a success.
This is Shani.
Ooh, it's raining.
Remember, if those two foresters can strip away entire forests, they may not think twice about harming you either.
What the heck? Is that Kina? Yo, the rubber ducks look different. They got a new thumbnail. Kina, is that you? I don't know, is it? I think it is. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Long time no see. How are you and Jin Man? How are you and the man? The manskis? What's up? Long time indeed. How have you been? How is life? Have you been blessed? Off day tomorrow, but crazy how much time has passed now. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Time is a ticking. May God bless your time with your family. And tell Jin I said hello. How was the baby? How old is she now? Was she like 4? She's like 4 or 5 now, right? Or somewhere around there. You got a loving man and amazing daughter who's going to school now? No way! Yo, what's up, Tiny Wild? She's in school already? Oh my gosh. What the heck?
Well, the good news is that Bombardier is now flying.
I practically said it myself. Jin's right here, but yes, Cassie's in school now. Oh my gosh. What on earth? It made me feel old. Is this what I think it is? It is. It is Kina. It's Kina, Jin's wife. No, Altair is Jin. But yes. That's crazy. Baby Cassie's in school now. I think Jin would shake you. Yeah, he is older than me, ain't he? We're both unks. Yeah, true. Oh, there's a ladybug on my... What the heck? Excuse me, ladybug. I almost drank a ladybug. Is there any bugs in here? Why is there a ladybug in my... There's a ladybug on the side of my... Like, right at my... Wobble me like a sheet of metal. It's like... I think that's what he means. Like those thin sheets of metal that are like... Wobble me like a sheet of metal. Why do you get that now? I mean, it depends. I don't know. I seldom hear that myself. But that's funny. Cassie's in school. Wow. Time flies. Why are we farming cars? I'm gathering a bunch of chems and oil for wolf packs for the trials. Yeah, for those coming in, we're basically just doing a bunch of resource gathering. I'm kind of here and there getting stuff for the project, but we're mostly just getting stuff for wolf packs because I need a lot for the bastions and also the Leaper Rocketeer Bastion trial as well. There's a couple trials that just require a lot of wolf packs. Ah, wolf packs. Wolf packs. So we're farming. We're just farming. We are farmers. Sure did fly a lot, yes. It never slows down either. Time keeps on ticking, ticking, ticking into the future. Time keeps on ticking, ticking, ticking. Hey, that ladybug better not be crawling on my drinks. Wanna fly like an eagle. Howdy.
I'm hunting this bastion.
Godspeed, brother. You've been meaning to pop in to see how I've been doing. Hope you've been well. I've been pretty good, pretty good. I'm blessed. Life is stressful as always, but I'm blessed. Best condition for the trial, that would be Matriarch, right? 2-for-1 deal. Help out on Matriarch and get your trial done. No. So Matriarch's actually during the day, so you don't get double points. So for the Bastions, the best map and condition would be Night Spaceport or EMAG Spaceport. Because you get 2 Bastion spawns there, so you can kill up to 4 or 5 Bastions in one raid if nobody else is going for it. And then also for the Leaper Rocketeer Bastions, you also get you get Rocketeers, you get 2 Bastion spawns, and you get a lot of Leapers there too. Blue Gate arguably might be a good map for that too, because there's a lot of Leaper spawns here. There's only 1 Bastion spawn on Blue Gate. But yeah, no, Matriarch is during the daytime, so unless you're only going for 3 stars, which I'm not, I don't go for just 3 stars. I go for max points so that I can keep my rank. So I'm in hotshot right now, but Blue Gate does have a lot of Leaper spawns and also double Rocketeer packs that fly around in the sky. But life is always gonna be stressful. That's a given. But anyways, gal's gotta cook for the husband and child. Otherwise, both of y'all, or both of them will be cranky. Don't tell them I said that. Take care of yourself. Have a blessed night, Kina. Thank you. It was nice catching up for a bit, and God bless you guys. Stay safe. And I'll be praying for you guys. Thanks for popping in. That is crazy. I haven't seen them in, I want to say like a little over a year. Crazy. Cool. I wanna fly like an eagle into the sea. Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me. I want to fly. Fly right into the future. Oh my gosh. God bless you, my friend. A blessing to both me, Cassie, and Jin especially. Cheers. Bink. All glory to God. Mix up Fergie and an angel. Thanks, bro. Wow. No one's ever said that before, dude. Thank you. Well, while we're on that topic, if anybody does like my singing, I do have music. See what I did there? Yeah, see that segue? Look at that segue. I will be releasing a song soon. I've been producing a song for like, golly, like a month now. So here's a little tangent. This has nothing to do with what we've been talking about. It really doesn't even matter that much, but just a little story time, I guess. I'm obviously I'm a musician. I write a lot of music. God places a lot of songs on my heart to write. And this year and mostly all of last year, I started getting back into producing. So the current song that I'm working on, I wrote it in, when I started writing it, okay, hold on, where do I start with this? Okay, so first, this is a key thing to know. Electric keyboards have what's called transposing. You have a transpose option. For those that don't know music very well, what transposing means is that you go up or down a key in whatever key that you're in. So like, let's say I write a song in the key of C and I transpose it a whole step up, it's going to be in the key of D. So just keep that in mind. So I have an option on my keyboard to automatically transpose my whole entire keyboard like down or up, because it, long story short, it makes it easier to play certain chords. It's just kind of, especially if I start writing a song on guitar and I don't want to play the chord shapes or yada yada blah blah blah. So anyway, all that aside, I started writing a song a half step down on my keyboard, and not realizing it, I started producing the song a half step up, and I was singing, I was trying to sing it and I was practicing it, and it was so hard, like it was so high. I spent literally like 2 weeks not knowing that I wrote it a half step up, and I was struggling so hard to sing it, and then I finally realized, like, oh my gosh, I'm literally a half step up from what I actually like wrote it in. So now I had to like reproduce the whole entire song, and it's taken me so much longer to get it out. It's been such a hassle, but I do have a new song coming out hopefully within the next, I want to say, couple weeks, give or take, anywhere between there. But I do have quite a few songs on my SoundCloud that you guys can listen to. All godly music, Christian music. If you're looking for other Christian music. Ow. While I also try to get better at producing as well. So. Also, that is not my latest song. I just now realized I forgot to change the link of that command. That is my second latest song. But that's it. La música. I also do plan on having it on other platforms. I know not a lot of people probably have SoundCloud or like have an account for SoundCloud. So for those that are wondering why it's only on SoundCloud, I can't really afford to have a distributor at the moment. So I do plan on having it on all the other platforms, but right now it's just not the right time. So SoundCloud is the only option for me at the moment, which I'm content with for now. At least I can get my music out there. Fly right into the future. And when that day comes, I will let you all know as well. I'm hoping sooner than later, but all in God's time. Wee. What is that? Is that a leaper on fire? We have so much oil. So much chemicals. The meat is a chemical. Oh, it's closed.
Let's go to the cliffside air shaft.
An arc orbiter is en route. The safe window is closing. You have 10 minutes to return to Speranza. I repeat, 10 minutes.
Speranza. Speranza. Where do I want to do the Leaper Bastion trial? It actually might be better to do that one on Blue Gate. Because there's double Rocketeer packs. There's like 2 or 3, if not 4 Leaper spawns. There's only 1 Bastion. But does that... I don't know if that adds up to being more than what's on Spaceport. Because I know there's only about 2 Rocketeers on Spaceport. Maybe 3. But there's 2 Bastion spawns, and I want to say there's like 3 Leapers. I think, I don't know, I feel like the double Rocketeers here are going to wind up being more.
Ah, my legs.
What I got? Bastion can be really good in spaceport, but dangerous. Got to protect your back. Oh, for sure. The single Bastion trial we'll do in spaceport. I'm mostly talking about the Leaper Bastion Rocketeer one, the one that has the 3. No, the single Bastion trial we'll for sure do on spaceport. That's where we always do it. We wind up getting like 25k. We have to get respawns. But yeah, this one right here. Yo, what up, Toast? Welcome back, dude. Oh man. Yeah, I think this one might be better on Blue Gate. Dam's really good to do Pipeline Tower. Both Bastion spawn really close and you can pull the Rocketeers. I'm just concerned I won't get a lot of points on Dam because there's not a lot. I think there's less on Dam. Your PlayStation Plus is finally ended and can no longer play Ark. Dang. Yeah. Every time I go Dam, I never see the Bastion. Maybe not never, but like 8 times out of 10 it never spawns. We're ready to the future. BG for sure has most mini bosses. Battle. Oh, Blue Gate. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If it didn't have double packs, it's the singular Bastion spawn. I don't know how much we get for a Bastion, because obviously we have to rely on respawns no matter where we go. So if we do Bastion, if we do it on Blue Gate, we have to wait for Bastion respawns, Rocketeer respawns, and Leaper respawns. Although Blue Gate is a lot more confined and smaller. Yeah, I think honestly Blue Gate. You get 4 or 5 Rocketeer spawns, Pilgrim's Refuge, and Checkpoint. Exactly. Yeah, the double Rocketeer one. Nice place for farming plants. You can find a lemon and apricot farm. True. Yeah. Although those don't count towards the trees. Don't count towards the plants. Which it makes no sense to me. Yeah, apricots and lemons don't count. Yeah, we'll do that on Blue Gate. We'll do this on Spaceport or this on Blue Gate. Probably do this on Dam. Oh, we need to... That's what we also need to do. I need to start farming up a bunch of snitch scanners. Arc Raider is a farming game. It really is. There's a lot of farming. Yes. A lot of looting and scooting. Bear City has 2 Rocketeers and respawning Bastions and Bombardiers. Yeah, we don't need the Bombardiers though. I think it only has like 1 Leaper too. For 3 stars, you can do it on any map, for real. But for my circumstance, I need like 50k. Oh, this is kind of a lot. 5 Surveyor Vaults. Fly right into the future. You do 3 stars for rewards? Yeah. You can do 3 stars, you can do on any map. For me specifically, I have to be very I have to be mindful of every map I go to. To keep my hot shot. And to maybe possibly get into Cantina. To the shot in the dark for sure. Quite literally. Space where you can find pipes on the walls of places and mushrooms always spawn on pipes, you can find them underground. True. Yeah, the harvest plants is best to do on dam. Blue Gate's also a fairly decent one to do. I think either or are pretty good to get. For 3 stars, again, okay, anytime I talk about trials, just so everybody knows, I'm not talking about just 3 stars. I'm talking like 20, 30, 40, 50k points. The end page of the project, you get a Bobcat blueprint. Oh, man, we got so much grinding to do, dude. Oh, my gosh. We are literally just going to be a machine. Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy. No, we got a lot of grinding ahead of us. It's all starting to... Gotta be hitting out, fix their sleep schedule. Toaster, have a blessed night, bro! Sleep tight! Don't let the arc bugs bite. Do not let the arc bugs bite. Okay. All right. We're in for a grind this week. Really, the rest of the month. Okay. 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 Buddy, you had over 50 snitch scanners, were cooking, then guys came up behind you, even though you had some protection, you died. Oh, dang, bro. Thank you for saying that. That reminds me, I need to get snitch scanners. How many more wolf packs can I make? Ooh, I got no. Okay, yeah, well, let's make this into chemicals. This bit is a chemical. We might need to fight a matriarch so we can get some motion cores. Why we need scanners for for wasps, for the damaged wasp trials. So you not only can spawn them in the raid with the snitches, but you can throw snitch scanners down and it spawns three wasps. So we're gonna farm out a bunch of snitch scanners. Dang, we're already in 17? Oh, look at this. Get a load of this guy! Get a load of this guy! Yeah, we should be okay. Do I want to go fight a matriarch? So I can... yeah, let's go fight a matriarch. Let's take a break from the grind. Matriarch will be our break from the grind. Even though technically it's still grinding, but it's at least a fun grind at that point. I'm not taking any wolf packs. Lots of adrenaline seekers for pesky wasps and wolf packs to BG. Yeah, for wasps I'll probably do it on dam. We've done all these trials before. I couldn't remember where exactly I did this one, but these trials are not new to me. I don't think there's been a trial that I haven't done yet. I feel like a grizzled veteran. There ain't no trial I've not done yet. There ain't no trial, I've seen it all. I've done it all, No end date on project, and so if you're doing expedition, you need to wait until after expedition to complete the project. Oh, well, that's fine. We got like a month left until expedition. Prospecting probes? No. That is it. I have to look out for that. That is a good idea. But I'll go fight a matriarch. I don't need the matriarch core. I just need the bastions and stuff. And it's fun. It's so fun. I want to go have some fun. I'm tired of getting oil. I've been living in the oil mines. That's all I do now is just grind. That's all I do is just work and work and work.
Always better to be over-prepared.
Let's bring that. Do I have any Vita spray? I do. Okay, this is all we can bring. No. Ow. Alright, we only got time for one, I think. It depletes, yeah, very fast. It's why it's good to like pop a bandage first and then just use the Vita spray on top of the other bandage. Kind of balances it out a little bit. You just use it to freshen up. It's just a little, it's just some cologne. Just use it to freshen up a little bit. Just a little freshen up. We'll freshen up a little bit. To smell nice. All right, Genesis 24:22. As the camels finished drinking, the man took a gold ring weighing half a shekel, and for her wrists 2 bracelets weighing 10 shekels of gold. Whose daughter are you? He asked. Please tell me, is there room in your father's house for us to spend the night? She answered him, I am the daughter of Bethuel, son of Milcah, whom she bore to Nahor. She also said to him, we have plenty of straw and feed, and a place to spend the night. Then the man knelt low, worshipped the Lord, and said, Blessed be the Lord, the God of my master Abraham, who has not withheld his kindness and faithfulness from my master. As for me, the Lord has led me on the journey to the house of my master's relatives.
Watch your backs, raiders. The matriarch has been...
I love fighting on a spaceport.
Keep your wits about you if you decide to go anywhere near. And always keep a close
Boom,
eye
boom,
on the
boom,
children.
boom, 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 boom. Look how beautiful this place is. Look at that dirty old crab. Look at that stinky, nasty, ugly little crab. Okay. I mean, that works. I'm glad he's not going after me. I think he's going to now, though. Yeah, watch your step. Watch your step, there's a hole there. Hey, everyone, watch your step, there's a hole there. I have never seen her right there. She de-aggroed. My chin's way cheap. Is there anybody else? Oh, sweet sugar. I'm waiting for other people. I don't want to do this on my own. Well, I guess I can, but should I just solo this thing? I see a raider over there. Aye. Okay. 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 So someone's sniping over there. It just sounds like an osprey though. YOLO. A darn fireball.
Let me help you. Got it.
I knew it. Where's he at? What are you doing? Why is the whole cracker so weird? Freshen up a little bit, freshen up a little bit. Okay, we need to get on top.
Oh, I'm stuck under here, please. Thank you, bud. What do you get? All of you to Curly.
All right. All I need motion cores. All I need the motion cores. Looks like everybody gone gooped all the motion cores. Yeah. Okay, what about the Bastion or the Bombardier over here? Oh, it's getting gooped.
I think he is. I think he's shooting from the tower.
Yeah, he's not in the tower. He's down. Ah, son of a... We got a rat, guys. We got a rat. Be careful. Be careful.
Of course we have a rat.
Which one is it? Tell me what it is.
Yeah, where's he at?
Tower. He's at the base of the tower right now.
It's a rat infestation.
I have never gotten a core.
Is he inside the tower?
He's sitting in my step.
What's that?
Where's homeboy at? Oh, I see you.
Heads up. There, by the launch towers.
Shooting at it. Like it. Get his ass, boy. Cavalry, go!
Yo, what a mash. Welcome back, dude.
Smoke that dude.
Yeah, he's about to have the whole lobby after him. I don't know why he's shooting at us.
Gentlemen, we work as a team. Where is he at?
look at SEAL Team 6 going here. Oh my gosh.
Okay, this is the fun.
This is funny as fuck.
That's funny. Alright, we didn't really get a whole lot of cores there. I maybe should have just looted the Bastion while I had a chance. I need motion cores. Gosh darn it. Oh, I guess I could have got the arc alloy too. I keep forgetting I can craft motion cores with arc. Orkin, dorkin, borkin, dorkin, borkin, dorkin, dorkin, borkin. You know? Oh, we can go one more time. One more. Can I make a deadline though? I can't make a deadline though. Oh no. I can buy one. I can't make a deadline though. I can just do one, I guess. Unless I can get chemicals somehow. Oh, wait, I didn't realize I had this many medium gun parts. I don't need any of these. I need chemicals. 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 I need chemicals. 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 I need chemicals. Okay, let's go. One more. Alright, back into Genesis, chapter 24, verse 28. The girl ran and told her mother's household about these things. Now Rebekah had a brother named Laban, and Laban ran out to the man at the spring. As soon as he seen the ring and the bracelets on his sister's wrists, and when he had heard his sister Rebekah's words, the man said this to me. He went to the man. He was standing there by the camels at the spring. Laban said, "Come, you who are blessed by the Lord, why are you standing out there? I have prepared the house and a place for the camels." So the man came to the house, and the camels were unloaded. Straw and feed were given to the camels, and the water was brought to wash his feet and the feet of the men with him. A meal was set before him, but he said, "I will not eat until I have said what I have to say." So Laban said, "Please speak." "I am Abraham's servant," he said. "The Lord has greatly blessed my master, and he has become rich. He has given him flocks and herds, silver and gold, male and female slaves, camels and donkeys. Sarah, my master's wife, bore a son to my master in her old age, and he has given him everything he owns. My master put me under this oath. You will not take a wife for my son from the daughters of the Canaanites in whose land I live." Okay, after this, we need to get snitch scanners. La di da, la di da, la di da, la di da, la di di, la di da, la di da, la di da da da, la di da, la di da, la da da, la da da, la da da ba, la da da, la la la, la la la, la la. La la la, la la la, la la la, la la la. Oh no! La la la. Oh la la la. Oh, la la la. Is there any bastions anywhere? Oh. Oh, la la la, la la la, la la la, la la la, oh, la la la, la la la. Hold that thought. You get off me right now. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
I have a writing match.
Oh, it got dark in here.
We got the pad too.
Why can't I take out my
Alright, I'm good to go. Here. Oh my god!
We're playing Northball!
Let's do it.
Oh, I can't take out my mallet. I'm bugged.
What? Yo, I suck at this.
We're playing Northball. Oh, dang it.
Yo! Alright, let's go.
Let's get out of here. GG.
GG.
Yeah. Little quick game hardball. Little quick game hardball. Quick game hardball. Quick game hardball. Yo, what's up, man? Have a stay hydrated, blaze up, tape it up. Verse of night, don't worry about anything. Tell God what you need. Thank him for all he's done. Amen. Philippians 4:6. Amen. Amen. Okay, that was fun. Nothing like a good old matriarch fight. El Clasico. I'm really out of fabric, huh? Do 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 do. So now, oh, we got another matriarch on dam. Dang. Just don't have stuff to make any more deadlines. I guess I could just be on Bastion Bombardier duty. So I need 2 more arc circuitry and 5 more compound. I don't have any chemicals. Oh wait, don't I have seeds? Wait, hold on. Yeah.
Raider, good to see you.
Good to see you. This is still technically gathering the resources we need. Even though we're kind of spending resources. Sometimes you gotta spend some to make some. You needed that verse because you've been praying to God to show you what kind of wife he wants you to be, and you've been reading a lot of Proverbs as well. Nice. I can't remember what book it's from. There's a whole chapter where it says a lot about what a wife is. Yo, what up, Spooky? Welcome back. Are we winning? We're dubbing. We're double dubbing. W-dub. Bible book about being a wife. What book is that from? The Romans? Or is it Corinthians? La -di -da. Ephesians, Titus, and 1 Peter as well. Obviously Proverbs too. Also, obviously the verse, I think it's in Corinthians, love is patient, love is kind, love does not envy, love does not boast. I can't remember exactly what verse that is, but that applies to both husband and wife. He had a full out with Wolfpacks and Hullcracker, died to a bunch of hornets in Red Lake. Those darn hornets. That's the worst way to go. Actually, the worst way to go is to a pop. That's happened to me before. Pop locked and dropped. You lost everything. You have everything. Do you have the survival augment? You need to find the survival augment. That's a really good augment to have. Do I have everything? I think that's all we need. Yeah. Matriarch. Oh, you don't have the blueprint. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Hopefully you find it soon, because that changes everything. Like if you die with a whole inventory. You can crawl your way. A meal was set before him, but he said, "I will not eat until I have said what I..." Oh, we already read that. You will not take a wife for my son from the daughters of the Canaanites in whose land I live, but will go to my father's family and to my clan to take a wife for my son. But I said to my master, suppose the woman will not come back with me. He said to me, the Lord before whom I walked will send his angel with you and make your journey a success, and you will take a wife for my son, from my clan, and my father's family.
You can get me what I need to set up a proper football league down here. I
Have a
can't
blessed
wait
night,
to learn
Hannah.
how to perform a proper red card.
Have a blessed night. Don't let the arc bugs bite. Oh, we're so far. You got all the legendary purple weapons, just no augments. Dang. That scared me. Wait, didn't you say you found the legendary blueprints? Oh wait, no, yeah, you just said that. Oh yeah, so you said that the other day too. Have you used any of them yet? You guys gonna watch out? Watch this new tech. Watch this new tech, guys. Watch, 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 watch. I learned this from Tifu. Watch, 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 watch. Check out this new tech. I'm working on it. 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 He gives Peter Parker a run for his money with a snap hook, for real, bro. He's so good at the game. I don't use the snap hook that often. I'm sure I could learn it, but it's gonna take me some time, some trial and error. He's also like a primarily PvP player too, so homie's just like aggro, inspiringly aggro. Homie's too good. You like the heavy assault rifle, just wish it did a little more damage. Oh, the Patina? The Patina from Argentina, is that the one? Yeah, that got a buff too. It actually does a lot more than it used to, but it's still pretty bad. It's still pretty bad, pretty bad. Can I reach this up here? Ooh, that's close. That's a close one. That's a close one. You never use snap hook, have 2 in your stash, but you've yet to find the BP. They're so fun. They're actually super fun. I can't wait to find it on my PvP account. I'm gonna go crazy on my PvP account. Especially 1v3s. Oh, I'm so excited for 1v3s. I'm probably going to get absolutely dusted for a while until I'm max level. That is where it's going to... That is where I'm going to shine the most, though. Please don't do that, Mr. Sentinel. Please, Mr. Sentinel. Do 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 do. I forgot my photo cloak. Have I done the Bird City? No, I've not. I haven't seen it yet either. I'll have to check, excuse me. I'll have to check, what's it called? What's that website called? Metaforge. Metaforge has like a... Oh wait, hold on, I'm not ready for this. Gosh darn it. I'm not, oh wait, wait! Woo! Woo! Wait, Miss Matriarch, please! Oh my gosh. Gosh darn it. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. I should have been ready. I didn't know she's gonna aggro onto me. You can shoot the rockets? Yes. I think you can shoot the poison things too. Also the flashbangs, but obviously they still blind you. Alright, sweet. She just spawned a bastion on top of me. Where'd it go? Gosh darn it. I'm dead. Alright, I'm gonna go in. I'll just loot this right away.
Nice. Fucking 2 Rocketeers, 2 Bombardiers. I know, man. What the fuck is going on? What is this? I'm gonna board the matriarch.
Anybody need a bastion cell?
I do not. Oh, she's on us. You stinky matriarch! You're stinky! Oh! Oh! Oh!
Oh, maybe I blew the top off?
I'm on it! That's right, you're stinky. You smell like crab. You smell like crustacean. You smell like rusted crustacean. All I need is this tree. This tree is all I need. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I need more than a little tree. I need more than a little tree. I think I got bombarded. Yeah, I sure did. Stupid bombardier. I need a medic! I need a medic! I need a medic! I need a medic! I need a medic!
Oh, I got you.
I need a medic! Thank you, bro! He's like, what do you need? Ow. I need a medic! Freshen up a little bit, Oh my gosh. Oh, more cologne! We need more cologne! Ay, mamma mia. Nice. Now where is this other stinky crab?
Oh man, and no course, I imagine. Everybody's losing that shit immediately. All that.
That's how it works, dog. First come, first serve. This is not a good spot to fight this thing. Okay, well, I mean, that works. Oh, well, that works too. That works very well too. Oh, where's the arc ball? Oh, it's right here. Arc ball. Arc ball. Arc ball. Arc ball. Let's play a game of arc ball. We're playing arc ball. Play that arc ball. Oh. Wait, I take a picture. Oh, this is a perfect place. This is a perfect place to play arc ball. Look, there's goals here. There's goals. We can play arc ball. Oh, my whole cracker's about to break. Oh, I don't have a key. I thought I swear I brought my key. Well, darn it. Well, darn it. We just got a Jupiter! We got a free Jupiter! We got free Jupiter! Wow. That was the guy we played arc ball with. Wow. What a nice guy. Oh no, I need to repair. Oh, I'm out of batteries.
Can I help you?
All right, let's keep on going.
Got something in mind?
Another matriarch. That's what I got on my mind. I got my mind on matriarch and matriarch on my mind. That doesn't work. Too many syllables. Wait, I got my mind on matriarch and matriarch on my mind. There we go. That works. Oh, I could have sworn I had a bunch of these. That's fine. We don't really need... We don't need it. We are professional matriarch slayers. Let me bring this again. Oh wait, I don't have any deadline. We could go old school, maybe. Use Torrente. I don't think I have. I don't want to spend so much money though. Spend so much money. How much?